Hey folks, Ryan with True Arms. I hope everybody's doing well right now during this time of absolute craziness with the COVID-19 going on. I hope everybody's staying safe and healthy, and hope you and your loved ones are doing well during this time. So this is part two of our series over the Remington Model 700 that we chambered in 280 Ackley Improved. I apologize that it has taken this long to get back on this particular topic and to get this second video out. Unfortunately, we had issues with editing. We had issues with losing footage. My phone would not transfer anything. I did manage to save a little bit of the footage from actually shooting it off the test stand. I also managed to keep the photos from the results because I had backed them up on Instagram and Facebook. So there's always that. As for the target camera footage, using a super cheap knockoff GoPro is never the way to go. If you're going to buy a camera, make sure you invest and get one that's going to work for you and not lose all your footage. So there's that as well, I guess you could say. Anyways, so to give you a synopsis or to give you a summary of exactly what happened with this particular rifle, needless to say, it is an excellent shooting rifle. Now, if you haven't seen the first video, go back and check it out. It just goes over how we constructed it or how we manufactured it. Not manufactured, that's the wrong terminology. How we rebarreled it, blueprinted it, what components we installed, what we did to that particular rifle to get it to shoot correctly, or to hopefully get it to shoot correctly. It went from 270, it was 270 to 280 Ackley Improved, running a Shiloh number 5 stainless steel select match grade 1 in 9 twist, sandwiched with sandwiched with a PTG precision ground lug. And like I said, I blueprinted the action, squared the receiver face, lapped the lugs on the bolt handle, or lapped the lugs on the bolt, and got it all put together, torqued, went out and tested it. Now, a lot of people say, well, your shooting sucks. And if you have no idea why my shooting sucks, I recommend you go back and watch the video again of why my shooting sucks. I'm not going to sit here and talk about it for 15 minutes. So with that being said, we did take it out there. We put it in a test vise and we proceeded to test fire it using a syringe trigger in a hydraulic actuated test stand. And we got some very, very surprising results. Now, like I said, we only had 20 rounds to work with. Those particular 20 rounds were hard to come by and they are quite pricey. So we couldn't get any more ammunition. We had to use what we had, and we still needed to do some type of barrel break-in. So contrary to popular belief, there's a few different ways to break in a barrel. One is the quicker way to not use as much ammunition. In this case, that's the way I went. I shot around, cleaned the barrel, shot around, cleaned the barrel, and did that a total of 5 times. And then started doing the actual barrel break-in and starting to zero it and group it and see what we were getting. Now, right out of the gate, obviously the first few shots were kind of hit or miss. They were about a 3 or 4 inch group at 100 yards. That's typical for breaking in the barrel. As time went on, groups started getting super, super tight. We were down to about a 1/2 inch. And then I decided to go ahead and not clean the barrel anymore. Started running rounds. We took a total of 4 shots at the very end. And our last 4 shots that we were able to group came in at a total of 340 thousandths of an inch, or 0.32 MOA at 100 yards. And once again, that was Nosler 140 grain ballistic tip factory ammunition. So by no means were these any custom hand loads, but at the same time, they were also not super cheap, Winchester white box stuff. This was very, very nice ammunition. That particular day, it was January 7th, was when we test fired it. It was 38 degrees with a 3 to 5 mile an hour wind. So didn't have a whole lot of windage to deal with, just the initial break-in, and then we were able to shoot some rounds through it to try to group it. Now, I didn't want to burn all the ammo up. I wanted to save some rounds for the customer. And it turns out that he decided to take it out. He got some more ammunition for it. and he took it out as well. And his results were very similar. He was very pleased with it. That particular rifle at 300 yards was shooting less than 2-inch groups. He didn't have the specific numbers, but he said it was shooting less than 2-inch groups at 300 yards. So he was super pleased with it. He plans on taking it up to, I believe it was either Wyoming or Montana, to do some longer range hunting, which is why he wanted this thing built. I'm anxious to hear more about how this particular rifle works for him. I know he said that he needs to have it Duracoated, so he may be bringing it back for me to coat it for him. But as of right now, mechanically, everything is finished with it. It seems to shoot very, very well for the lengthy delay in trying to get this posted. But it is what it is with the whole COVID-19 thing going. The kids are out of school. Our county has been basically put into a lockdown. Businesses are all closed. So I figured I would make some time to reshoot this video and get it edited and uploaded with the footage that I do have. It is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoy this. We'll be getting some new, some new material coming up soon, some new content coming up soon. We're creeping up on subscribers. We're pushing that thousand subscriber range. So if you guys can help me get to that and over that, maybe we can get remonetized and maybe save a little bit of money and maybe buy a proper camera so that we can actually get proper footage. That would have a rifle that you're just not too happy with how it's performing. You want us to take a look at it, potentially accurize it, rebarrel it, blueprint it, whatever the case may be. Feel free to shoot us a message, especially if you're here in the Missouri area and you got some time off, you want to get together and talk about it, shoot me a message, give me a call. We'll see what we can do for you guys. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys are at least getting some time out at the range to get some shooting done during this time of, unemployment for a lot of people. I just hope everybody's doing well and staying healthy. So hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, shoot safe, and God bless.